Hey book lovers, welcome. Super excited to party with y'all. I want to pop on really quick and just share some of the favorites that I have and some brand new titles. We are going to see a lot more during the actual party night, so join us on time for your chance to collect extra entries, or if we get above 30 RSVPs, then I'll be doing a second prize drawing for an on-time roll call prize. But I just have kind of a range of books that I either love or books that are brand new titles. So I just wanted to share those with you really quick. The first one I have is That's Not My. This is a baby toddler book. This one has purple foily pages. The pages are really thick, cardboard, very strong and durable. Lots and lots of fun textures, bold outlines. And every That's Not My book, we have so many to choose from, has like the same storyline. That's not my whichever animal because, and then each page is that's not my, but the last page, that's my bat because. So I'll just read a couple pages. That's not my bat, its tummy is too fluffy. That's not my bat, its eyes are too shiny. That's not my bat, its nose is too rough. And then at the last page, there's another page, but that's my bat, its wings are so soft. And I just think this one's super cute. If you have a girl, I highly suggest the That's Not My Unicorn, That's Not My Mermaid, or That's Not My Llama, could be for boy or girl, because they are just super cute. Lots of sparklies and different things in that book that are really fun. The next one that I have for babies and toddlers, oh, I have the That's Not My Llama right here. And That's Not My Llama. Look how cute this is. That's not my llama. Its patches are too smooth. I'll just show you the pictures real quick. There's this little fuzzy nose. This one's really cute. That's not my llama. Its tail is too hairy. That's my llama. Its ears are so soft. I love those books. Another one that I bought, this is, I bought the Jungle Slide and See for my son when I first discovered Usborne. These are, again, baby toddler books, very, very thick and durable, lots of finger trails, little cutouts in the page just for them to feel, lots of little sliders and movable parts that really keep them interested and engaged. My son loved that he was able to control this book all by himself. There's little peekaboo things, and it's just a really, really fun book. So we have lots of That's Not My books as well to choose from. Another one for toddlers is the Muddle and Match books. So all of these books have a silly story on one side and then these characters that you can mix and muddle. Mix up these characters to make them have different bodies, and it also mixes up the silly storyline as well. So this is the Muddle Match Imagine. We can read one of these. Let me read the first page. So when it's the same character, the pages kind of rhyme with the same letter, but when they're mixed up, then it still makes sense, but they're different kind of stories. So it says, Petulia, the pretty and pink princess, pops into the palace gardens to pick poppies with her pet puppy Pickles. So those are real fun. Another of my favorites are the sound books. We have so many to choose from. This is the newer Zoo sound book. All of our books have a little switch here on the back, and there are so many fun like cutouts that your little one can just feel. It's hard to tell on video, but like all the leaves and the lion's heads, they're all kind of two-dimensional because there's 2 pages like with cutouts. There's little holes they can put their fingers in. My son at 6 months old had no problem pushing these little buttons. You don't even have to push them, like your finger barely has to touch them. And they're just super colorful. There's lots of fun things for them to play with and look at. We have farm sounds and nighttime sounds and jungle sounds, garden sounds. We have one that's a noisy orchestra, and it takes you through each instrument in the orchestra, and then at the end they come together and they play together. We have Nursery Rhymes, we have a quiet time, music books, so many to choose from. This is our newer sound book that combines sounds with textures. This is called Don't Tickle the Hippo. It's super silly. So I'll read it to you. Don't tickle the hippo, you might make him snort. Oops, I gotta turn it on first. Don't tickle the parrot, you might make him squawk. Don't tickle the bear, you might make him growl. Don't tickle the monkey, you might make him howl. And then the last page is super silly. Oh no, now look what you've done. A dance party at the end. My son really likes that. We read it like 5 times. The first night he got it and he wanted to keep going, but we told him no. But he really loves that one and he thinks it's so super silly to kind of dance at the end of a party, at the end of the book, to have a party, dance party. Another of my favorites is the Busy Bug book. We also have Busy Train. We have some wind-up books. These are very thick books. Each page in this book has a different track. So you have a pullback ladybug or a pullback train or something that will drive along the tracks in each page. So this is one of my son's absolute favorites. If you just take out this, I keep this little plastic thing because it'll hold it right in place for you. And you just take that little pullback toy, pull him back a couple times. He might drive off the page because I'm not flat on the floor. And then he just drives along these tracks on the page. I didn't wind him up all the way, but he's super fun. We love, love, love these Busy pullback bug books and train books. 2 of my other favorites, I really love the Peek Inside series. This is the Peek Inside Fairy Tales. This is similar to the Peek Inside series. This is the Lift the Flap for very first questions and answers. And they're all like kind of the same sized books. The Peek Inside Fairy Tales is really special. Has very colorful illustrations, lots of cutouts. These pages are laser cut, so they're very intricately laser cut. I love this one because it makes you feel like you're moving through the different scenes of Beauty and the Beast. It has little flaps, lots of cutouts, really pretty illustrations. I love this one. Look, it has this picture from the other page, makes her little picture window on that page. It has a little window that's laser cut, more flaps, super pretty. We have Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty, Snow White, Jack and the Beanstalk, Little Red Riding Hood. We have a new Little Mermaid one, so if you have a Disney or fairy tale lover, that would be great for you. And then this is What is Moon, What are the Stars, are also super cute. I love the illustrations in these books. So these are very first questions and answers. It has a question kind of near each flap, and then when you open that flap, it's going to tell you the answer to that. And I love that these flaps, like you'll see a picture, you know, a normal picture on the page, but when you open it, it's more colorful or different than what you've seen from that first page, and I love that. So we're learning about the different moon cycles. What is the moon made of? Really, really cute. So lots and lots of flaps for them to explore, being on the moon. And what will I need when I go to the moon? So those are fun. Some for a little bit older. I have, this is Night Night Busytown. So this is a thick board book as well. It has 4 mini pull-out books that you can read. Talks about big and little, numbers and counting, colors, and like comparison, I think. And it just is super fun. My son loves to pull these little mini stories out of the pages and read them. Night Night Busy Farm, Night Night Busy Farm is one where like the mama animals read the little bedtime stories to their babies. So that's super sweet. This is the newer Look Inside Seas and Oceans. This is another flap book. I love flap books. We have so many and you can't go wrong with any of them. My son loves them all. All of our books are backed by a lifetime replacement. So you can get any book replaced for half of your purchase price if they ever are to get damaged. So I really love that. But they're all super sturdy, strong quality. My son has yet to rip a single flap. We have bent a couple, but nothing has torn off completely or even a little bit. So you'll be surprised at how sturdy these books really are. And I love that. So this one's all about seas and oceans, talking about deep, deep down in the ocean. Flaps everywhere, this frozen oceans. Talking about flooded forests, birds of the sea. So that one's cool. We have a animal homes one as well. That's really nice. This is not quite as new, but this is a super unique book and I really love it. It's called Alphabet of Peculiar Creatures. It takes you through the whole alphabet, A through Z, And it talks about these crazy creatures that you probably know nothing about. Like this is an axolotl. I love that it tells the name and then it tells you how to pronounce it. And then it has little bite-sized chunks of information about that animal. And I would just love to look at this book with my son and search Google and find these creatures in real life and maybe watch little Discovery Channel videos or something on them. I think that would be really fun and educational. So this is a really fun book, Alphabet of Peculiar Creatures. Let me grab my flashlight. We have a ton of Shine-a-Light books. So if you don't know about Shine-a-Light books yet, you're in for a treat. These are nonfiction books. Each of these books on each page has a hidden picture that is revealed when you shine a light behind the page. So when you shine a light behind the page, you're going to see these little guys poking through. And then when you flip the page, you learn a little bit more about those creatures. I'm going to show you two of my favorite pages. Hopefully you can see. I'm going to turn this light down. Hopefully this will work. So you read about this dinosaur. See if I can make this work. And it's too bright in here. Darn. Let's see. It might still be too bright. I don't have a bright enough flashlight. Nope, it's not gonna work. Anyways, you shine a light behind these pages, and this image of his spine is shining through his body. And so it's really, really fun. The same applies to each page. There's always something hiding. This one, there's little eggs in there that you can actually see shine through that page when you have a bright flashlight. I didn't grab a bright enough flashlight. Sorry about that. A couple for the older readers that we have. We have a new Lift the Flap Bugs and Butterflies. This one's really cool. I just bought my son one of those butterfly farms, and it's been really cool to kind of compare what's actually happening in this book, and it kind of explains that to him. So this is a major flap book, lots and lots of fun flaps everywhere. This first page is really awesome. It talks about buzzing bees. You probably cannot see that on video, but I mean, there are flaps everywhere. I think there's probably like 12 or 13 flaps on this page. It talks about the different stages of the larvae. It talks about like pollination and where bees live. But lots and lots of fun information, nonfiction information about bees. We have the next page is all about butterflies. How they're, going through a cocoon and how they eat, and each stage of them transforming into a butterfly. Then we have talking about watery bugs, lots and lots of flaps here as well. The undergrowth, so bugs that live underground as it's getting dark, so bugs that might glow and do different things. Animal homes, and then bug facts. And it's just a really hardcover, really sturdy, lots of fun flaps and information for them. I have 3 more here. One thing we have is 100 Things to Know About. We have books about space and science and body. This one's about planet Earth, and these are nonfiction books with lots of colorful illustrations, lots of bite-sized chunks of information that just makes it super easy for them to learn and digest the information in them. Another one that we have, it's a hardcover book. It has a little elastic thing to keep it shut. And this is a Never Get Bored book, so it has lots of fun projects and things for them to do to keep them busy. We have a brand new one called Never Get Bored Nature, and it's really beautiful. We also have a nature kind of activity book, so if you have a nature lover, those would be great for them. And the last that I have is the Bear Grylls Extreme Planet. So this is a hardcover book. It's kind of like more of an encyclopedia type feel, and it's all about the cool animals and extreme things on our planet. Lots of bite-sized chunks of information, lots of color photographs to make it really interesting and visually stimulating to them. We have a lot of Bear Grylls chapter books now and some awesome survival guides. A lot of kids like this Bear Grylls survival guides. There are 3 different ones now, and they just talk about all kinds of cool stuff from surviving quicksand to what do you do when there's a heart attack or stroke, and different crazy things like that. So those are really awesome. I'm super excited to share these books with you. Please let me know if you have any questions or if you'd like any personal recommendations. Either message me or scroll back down to the How Old's Your Reader post, and I will make up some book recommendations that are tailored to the little ones in your life's interests and ages. So thanks again for partying with us. Can't wait to party on the night of the party, and we will see you soon. Bye.